track.
What's going on? What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Coach Riggs, man. What's going on? It's Coaches Talk, man, where we discuss all things OU related, college football related, all things in between. Before we get started, guys, please hit that like button, hit that red subscribe button, ring the bell, man, so you won't miss any content that we got going forward. Hey, man, before we get started, man, let's go ahead and bring the big man in. Is one and only Mr. Frank. What's going on, big dog?
What's going on?
Hey, man, hey, it's going, man. I told you, man, I was kind of pissed off and everything, man. I had to come in here and jump right on in it. I had 8 games the last few days calling football games, man. So now we're going to talk some football.
There you go.
Get this ready. So how was your weekend?
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. I feel you on that. Hey, let's go ahead and get everybody in here, man. Everybody's jumping in. We got my boy, Jason Watkins. What's going on, Jace?
What's up, gentlemen?
He got the hat turned back.
He got turned backwards. And the one and only Dwayne John. What's going on, Dwayne?
What's good?
What's good with everybody?
I'm pissed and I'm jumping in quick because I'm tired of hearing all the negativity, and I'm just tired of it. Football season around the corner. And man, look, these damn social media people in SEC country, man, I just don't know what the hell they drinking. I
Smoking, drinking,
don't understand. You give Lincoln Riley as a pass. The same thing that Brent Venables did, he did. He had to come in there, redo everything, strength and schedule, strength of conditioning facility, got rid of Benny Wiley's ass finally, new defensive coordinator. Why he get a pass, but Brent Venables don't get a pass? He did the same damn thing, and Lincoln destroyed the program that Brent Venables just took over. So I'm just trying to understand all this, man. They giving Lincoln Riley a free pass. They don't say shit about USC.
You know why? You guys want to know why?
Go ahead.
I would love to know why.
Because Lincoln ain't doing shit out there. They don't have to worry about Lincoln. They don't need to hate on him. There's some haters out there. There are some haters out there on Lincoln, but for the most part, he doesn't. Nobody's concerned about it. And what they are concerned with is if Oklahoma gets its footing underneath it in the SEC. Okay. And to be able to play to win in the SEC, you got to build a certain kind of program. You got to build a ridiculous defense. You've got to have competitive depth out the wazoo. We almost start drinking. You got to have it all. So here's the thing. They're worried about the fact that BV could get his feet underneath him in time to not become that Nebraska of the freaking SEC bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. That's all it's about. They're protecting Lincoln Riley because he's at USC. USC hasn't been relevant for the last couple of years, so that's why he's getting the pass. Other than that, he gets no love, none. And Jason, I was listening to your podcast last night. Somebody had something talking about why y'all making derogatory remarks about the Lincoln Riley who used to be at Oklahoma. He's USC because somebody had called him Muleshoe. Man, get a life.
Muleshoe. Yeah,
get over it, man. We're adults here. Deal with the problem. Deal with it.
Yeah. Hey, look. If you can't take the heat, don't bring your ass in the kitchen. I always tell people that. If you can't take what you dish out, just keep your damn mouth shut. Because my daddy always told me, if you big and bad enough to say it, you better be big and bad enough to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So all this shit, man. I mean, look, I'm hot, man, because all weekend that's all I kept hearing. Why they hate Oklahoma? Why they hate Oklahoma? Why they hate Oklahoma? And I think Jason hit on the head. They do not want Oklahoma to get this damn train going.
They're hoping that OU, as a program, will start believing in the shit that they're saying all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it is. They're hoping that OU starts to view itself the way that they, quote unquote, view Oklahoma. What they really are is worried.
Fact. Ain't no fun when the rabbit has the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hey,
let me ask you.
Kobe, I put you in timeout at the end of the show just so that you couldn't throw them horns down up in there. you know how I roll, bro. Come on now.
let me ask you guys this, because this has been a question that's been burning a hole in my head. They said that Brent Venables, who was the guy? I think it's SEC, some crazy ass guy, that Mississippi State guy, whatever his damn name is. He said that Brent Venables is the worst SEC coach. And I'm like, they don't know about Sam Pittman. they don't know about Jeff Levy, his first damn year. I mean, come on, man. Are we really saying this shit that Brent Venables is the worst? He said that Oklahoma has a terrible coach and the players are undisciplined.
How? I mean, how? How's it going that off of 1 year?
Look,
Hey, no. Let them try. They are scared. If we're running rent free in their head, if they talking about us, they know what's up.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing.
Come on, man.
You can't tell me that Shane Beamer is better than Brent Venables. Now, I'm gonna say this, and nobody's saying it, Jason. I'm gonna say it. They're saying that all these damn teams are better than Oklahoma. You know why they're better than Oklahoma? Because they got a training wheel schedule. Oklahoma has the toughest schedule in the last 2 damn years. And you thinking that Missouri would be better than what Oklahoma was if they had Oklahoma schedule? Get the hell up out of here, man. We got to start looking at things for what they really are. This is a bunch of BS that people are trying to prove that Oklahoma is just not relevant. Oklahoma will always be relevant.
They're scared for us to be irrelevant because they know what time it is. They know in his 4th year, check the track record. That's when his recruiting class step into play and things change. So they know what's on. They're on the clock, and they know what's up, and they're on the menu. So, hey, all the chit chat's over with. They say whatever they want to say. They know that they're dealing with a problem over here, and they don't want the smoke.
Again, they're and here's the thing. The one thing you got to say about with BV, look, he hasn't produced what Oklahoma expects him to produce. And Bishop and I were talking about this earlier, bro. The standard is the standard.
Exactly.
The standard is the standard. You got to go and win the requisite amount of games at the very least to be looked at, even from Sooner fans' eyes, as one of the best coaches in the country. Right now, he hasn't been the best coach in the country. He's recruited very well. They're doing certain things on the defensive side that they're doing very good. But I'm going to say this. Again, I go back to what I was saying a minute ago. Believe me that there's people there that know that he's a better coach than what he's shown so far, and that they're worried that if he does get his footing underneath him, it's gonna be tough on him. It's gonna be tough on him, and because they're gonna have to deal with this ridiculous defense that they're about to see, and nobody, not even everybody, wants to give them enough credit for the defense that they're about to bring up to the table from week to week to week. But if this continues, and if he's able to piece together a 9-10 win, 10-win, 11-win season like you guys are talking about, I ain't getting there yet. But if he's able to hit that 9 mark or 10 or whatever, then now we're talking about a coach that, now he's going to be the recruits are actually starting to show on the field because they're all in the game now. Ain't no more Lincoln Riley's guys in the picture.
Exactly.
Right. And if I might pontificate on top of what Jason said,
hey,
every time we mention a player, another player pops up in our mind that's right on the same level. And they, without a shadow of a doubt, this is the first year that even with the injuries, I'm elated that they are staying at status quo, and the 24-karat gold standard is just that, the standard. And even the young pups are saying, "No, we want some of that too." That's what you want. Now you got to go prove it on the field.
Yeah, I think everybody by this time has bought into the whole system of what we got cooking in the kitchen, Bishop. So I think we're ready to explode. And I think, like Jason said, nobody really wants Oklahoma up there because they think we're going to be another Vanderbilt, another Nebraska, which is never going to happen again. Lord save the same. But at the same time, we man, they just don't want us to win that big trophy there that they got. I mean, I would love to see us win an SEC championship. Hell, let alone that, I want the national championship because it's been overdue. I think it's time for us to win it all. I mean, you know, we have been overdue. We've been thirsting for this. This is something that has to happen.
Yeah. One game at a time. We'll play it one game at a time, but I guarantee you, there's so many circles on this schedule that
every damn game. Every game is a circle. Every game should be a circle.
And I'm telling you this, Coach Venables and his staff, it's the first time that I saw Coach Venables actually enjoying the time that he's been coaching, and you can tell he's at ease, that he has the right group of coaches that surrounds him, and is going the same way he's going. So now that's great. He's still got to prove it on the field with his players. Now that's where we're about 2.5 weeks out before the first game.
20 days.
Yep. So, with that said, I'm telling you this. Don't be surprised if we put a 42 burger out.
Well, I'm not even worried about the 42 burger. If we do it, look, it will never be as what it was last year. Last year was the most atrocious offense Oklahoma has ever had in the last 20 some odd years. And everybody knows that. Oklahoma has always been known for offense. They have never been known for defense. Now that has flipped because you now have a defensive-minded coach that's going to be the standard 24/7. That defense is going to be nasty. And I think this defense right here, this is what I'm hearing every day. I'm hearing every day, even from coaches and everything, man, from down here who know coaches down there on the East Coast. They think this defense is going to be the best defense in the country. They are talking like that. Now, I don't see it, but hey, I'm not going to sit here and say that it can't be.
Oklahoma. Wait. I see it. I think it's the best defense in the country.
But being a homer, I want to try to be optimistic. I don't want to just be like, oh, jump on the bandwagon. Oh, yeah, we have the best defense. We don't need the best defense, Jason. Now, I don't mind having it, but we don't need it. No one has said this, and I'm going to say it. Do people realize that John Mateer led the nation or tied with?
They don't care about that. That's where you start getting that. I'm with you, man. But that's where that stupid narrative comes in that you did that against Mountain West teams and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You still got to go out there and do it. And he also did that with lesser talent than what he's got in the fold at Oklahoma, too. I think, hey, put up that comment by Longoria down there at the bottom.
All right, let me get it.
I think it's a good question. And the reason I wanted to do it is I think we should all answer it. To me, well, let me ask you guys. Go ahead, answer the question. Is it good or bad?
I think it's good, but I think what Sooner Cowboy says is disappointing. I think it's good, but it's disappointing. But here's a bigger question: it all depends on how you lose. If you're losing by a fluke accident, a blown call, a blown coverage, a last-second field goal, I can take that. Now, getting your asses whooped, I can't take that.
Well, they haven't been getting their asses whooped that much. I mean, you've had a couple of games, 2 games last year where you weren't in the game at all. And basically, it was the Texas game when you had 9 straight 3-and-outs, even after holding them to 16 yards in the first quarter. And then it was obviously you weren't in the game with South Carolina the next week because you had the 3 turnovers right away, in which, again, people want to blame that stuff on Hawkins, but it wasn't on Hawkins. That was game planning. If you've got freaking Bauer Sharp up against All-American defensive ends, guys, edge rushers, then you just lost your fucking ability to coach this team. And that's why they fired him, but they never went back to Michael. And this is where I feel like you kind of have to say BB has made some mistakes and missed it because you didn't have to stick with Jackson Arnold the rest of the year. And he did. you know. But go ahead. What do you guys? I mean, finish. I want to finish answering this question though. 8-4.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Hey, look, just like I say, 8-4, it's okay, but I'll tell you, 9-3 sounds a whole lot better, especially with 7 out of the 9 scheduled opponents are in the top 25.
8-4 is unacceptable. Unacceptable. It's. I mean, this is Oklahoma. We no, absolutely not. And when Bob Stoops was 85, man, I mean, they were out. They were on the heat was under him when he had 85. So 8-4 is unacceptable.
But Dwayne, you have to understand 8-4 in the Big 12 and 8-4 in the SEC are two different things.
I agree. It's
two different things.
But is it?
But it's still the standard. But it's still it's still the standard though.
So here's the thing: we 8-4 in the SEC is still not good enough for Oklahoma.
True.
That's where I'm at. Where I'm at is 8-4 is still not enough at OU. When you're at OU, you can't. You have to know that you have to get. To me, I'm not saying fire him over 8-4. Do not misunderstand what I'm saying. I think that keeps him in the game. But I think that it will be considered a missed opportunity.
Right. I think for the most part, 7-5 or less, we start talking. I think they have to make a true decision, because on the type of competitive depth that they have and what they have at different spots, this is one of the truest teams that is fully stocked, and you're not gonna the actual play will not drop off if you have to substitute, and that's where you want to be. So he has to hit this out of the park. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. That includes the chairman of the board and the executives. They have to be pulling on the same rope to get this done.
Okay.
Yeah. I just I understand what you're saying, Coach, about the SEC and the Big 12. I mean, we're out of the week.
Move up. Yeah, I get you.
We're out of the Week 12. We're in the SEC, so I mean, we have to look at it according to. I mean, hell. I mean, it is what it is. 8-4 is not going to get you into the playoffs. It ain't. I mean, it'll probably get you in a bowl game, but 8-4, nah, absolutely not. Then we got to look at, okay, well, anything less than 8-4, Lord forbid that we get anything less than that. But I know we're not. But somebody should be striking some matches if that's the case. Because I mean, that's no.
I'm gonna sit here
for the SEC championship.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you, as honest as I can be from everything I've seen, everything I've heard. I just can't see this team losing no more than 3 games, and I'm trying to find teams that can do it. This is what nobody's realizing. With as bad as Oklahoma was last year, in which they were very atrocious, they still was in almost every game except 3.
Exactly.
And those 3 games, they was hanging around until the offense just couldn't get any damn thing done, and the defense just started to bend, and then they broke. If this defense, which I think is going to be top notch in the SEC, if we can play complementary football on both sides, Oklahoma is going to be a dangerous team to play. Now, I don't use that word lightly, dangerous, because to me,
you've got to put points on the board, right?
Look,
absolutely.
I don't think people really understand what John Mateer is going to bring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, we're not talking about a freshman. We're not talking about a guy that, I mean, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for people to really start looking at it from a clear lens. This young man is going to come in and he's going to add something that Oklahoma hasn't had since the Kyler Murrays, the Jalen Hurts, and then Baker Mayfields and got like that. He's bringing leadership. He's got his own OC, his quarterback's coach, the same guys that he's seen in the locker room for the last 3 years. He got them. Nothing's changed. And then you also up you increase the damn potential around me.
Right.
I don't have donkeys no more. I got quarter horses now.
You know, the crazy part too is I think that as much as anything, and there's a lot of talk about Hawkins and stuff, and I think we should get into that a little bit. In fact, I'm going to for sure tomorrow, but here's something that I want to say about that. When it comes to I think that what Mateer brings to the table, and if you remember, if you watched what they did last year at Washington State, he had his moments early in the year where it was like he was a little shaky, right? He had some moments where he didn't throw the ball well, that he was making poor decisions. He got much better as the time went on, and that was maturation. And this is what I'm wanting to throw this at you, Coach Ricks, because of you being a coordinator for as long as you have, man, and an offensive guy. Is that what you're hoping for? Is that you're seeing these guys get better from week to week, and that they start understanding, the light kind of clicks on for them on what you're doing offensively and stuff. Something that Barry and Mac were talking about the other night. D-Mac was saying, look, you can tell that it's not always that the receivers have to understand why. It's just but the quarterback does.
Yes.
If you're getting a certain look, you want to make sure that your quarterback understands that we need to do this, this, and this if we're getting a certain look out of a safety or whatever, or maybe the corners and even the linebackers. That you got to know that, hey, we need to be able to run this certain play, or we need to change the route to this or something like that. These are things that come with knowing what you're looking at across from you, right?
Yeah.
And going up against this defense, that's only probably helping him a lot. But don't forget that Michael Hawkins is also going up against this defense. Exactly. And Michael Hawkins is also getting development from these same guys. I think that the biggest thing, and this is just my opinion, I wanted to ask you about this. To me, the biggest thing that I think John Mateer brings, it's not just the fact that he's talented, because he is. It's that leadership and that mentality of, I can beat all your asses. It doesn't matter. I'm not scared of a motherfucker. And I think that to some extent, Oklahoma's been missing that little killer instinct thing for the past couple of years. Even the last year that Dylan was there, you felt pretty good, but not all the way good about what's going to happen, right? You didn't always feel like they were going to get it done in the crunch time, because they didn't always get it done in the crunch time. But with Mateer, it feels like he brought a different mentality with him, and his ability and what he knows, and how fluent he is in this offense, and being able to teach it to others has got to be big. Don't you agree, Coach Ricks?
Always. The one player, man, that has to always get it is the quarterback. You have to see things before the play happens. And you have to also, I always tell my quarterbacks and everything, this is what the play is. If that's not there, you have to have a plan B or an audible to where you need to be that's safe. Don't just look. There's a safe. Everybody has that safe outlet. And I think that's what Jackson Arnold didn't have. He didn't have an OC or quarterbacks coach to say, if this play breaks down, you ain't got to run. You ain't got to do all this. There's a safe play that we're going to go to. And that is something that you have to be able to put these young men in to say, if this breaks down, there it is. And I'm happy, man, because Michael Hawkins is going to bring something that even John Mateer doesn't have. You can't blitz Michael Hawkins in his offense. He will bust your ass with his legs every day of the week. Now, the runs that Jackson Arnold had last year, Michael Hawkins is in the end zone touching his head on the damn goalpost.
Yeah, they put up 40 on Bama if he plays that game.
So I agree with you, Jason, man. I think that's special, having an OC and a quarterback, man, that's been together that long. If me and you work together every single day and we talk the same language and talk the same things, I can finish your sentence before you finish mine. It's because I know what you're thinking. I know what the game plan is. That's what Arbuckle, and that is what John Mateer brings to Oklahoma, along with something that John Mateer has never had, a nasty-ass defense. You ain't got to score 40 points no more. You ain't got to score 30. You get them 20-something, you're going to always be in the ballgame.
Right. And well, being able to make something out of nothing, where if the play broke down for Jackson, it was no good, right?
Yeah.
It was no good. But And sometimes the play didn't even break down and he still had happy feet and it wasn't good. But with this guy, you saw, I mean, they didn't have the best offensive line in the country at Washington State last year, and he was able to make plays. And guaranteed, because of the, you still had some lingering issues and stuff like that, and they're still trying to get the O-line together, that he's went through a lot of pressure situations against this defense, an SEC defense, and probably the best defense in the country. And he's still been able to show that he can make plays. That's got to be huge for your teammates that are following you right now. And again, I just think that their confidence level has got to be on another level than it was before. Because, look, all those guys were looking at Jackson Arnold last year, and even to some extent the entirety of the offense, and knowing, I mean, Billy Bowman was putting himself out of position thinking, I got to go make a fucking play. I got to go find a way to get in the end zone from the defensive side of the ball because these motherfuckers ain't going to score.
Yep.
That's not the way these guys feel about this offense right now. I guarantee it.
Right. And not only that, you got to think about it, is that without a doubt, he is an extension of the quarterback coach and Arbuckle. They are ready to literally tear the top off of defenses. On top of that, they're playing against the best defense in one of the top defenses in the SEC. So when you know that, you realize that you have the truest potential to take this as far as you want to. And the only one that would stop you is you yourself. So I just think the sky's the limit because understand he hasn't had this type of defense and he knows what he can do on offense. And we're not going to go 3-9 and outs no more.
Nope. And I think they lost all their confidence last year. So, I mean, even with that, I think the players lost the confidence. Not only that, Jackson Arnold, but then that goes back to coaching. But at the same time, I think, like I said earlier, I think they've all bought in. I think it's at a level where they feel confident enough to do their job. And like you said, the defense, I mean, they're ready to bust this. I know they're tired of hitting each other. So I think by the time the beginning of the season, I just feel sorry for the whole, Illinois State? I feel sorry for those guys. Not saying I'm talking about them. I just feel sorry that they're going to be demoralized. I mean, that's what it is.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show, Mr. TP Grill. What's going on, young man?
What's up, TP?
Coach, good to see you.
Hey,
little busy here at work in the city, but good to see you, Coach. Good to see you, Bishop. Jason, always a pleasure. And,
hey,
Derek, right?
What's doing, TP?
Dwayne.
Dwayne, my
Jason.
sorry. Okay, Dwayne.
Jason, you and Bishop, look at the picture I just sent you on y'all's phone.
What happened?
My nephew took a picture with Adrian Peterson. I just sent it to you. AD was in the mall in Dallas. Jason, I think you muted.
I've been trying to get AD on the show for 2 years, man.
I just looked at it.
Hey, I'm gonna try to get him. And like I said, my nephew said that he lives down the street from him and everything. And they was in the mall, and he took a picture with him and everything. Said he was down to earth. Said he was cool. He had no security, no nothing.
He's super chill. Yeah, who the hell is gonna mess with AD?
Hey, he said that dude is still rock solid. He said that dude is still solid.
Hey, Coach Rick, I seen him when he came down here when they played, who was that, Auburn? Man, that dude, he was down on the sideline in that game. Man, that dude got some big hands, man. I mean, just like you said, he's stacked. I'll send y'all the picture when I get the chance. That dude, he is stacked. That dude, bro, that dude got some muscle still, bro.
If you and TP send me y'all's phone number after the podcast, I'll send you this picture, man. That dude is down to earth dude, man. But I like guys like that, man. Don't get too big for themselves, man. And they still remember that there are fans, man, that made them who they are. And man, he's just down to earth. So to take a picture with him and everything, man, when he asked was a good thing. So, but hey, TP, I got to ask you a question, man. We've been on this debate about Brent Venables, and the question was, is 8-4 acceptable for Oklahoma this year? We got our
No,
take
sir.
on it. We want to try to get your take.
No, sir. 8-4 is unacceptable. There's no way around it. We got talent. Got plenty of talent on both sides of the ball. Got excellent coaches. We had some drawbacks on the offensive side last year, coaching wise, and all of that's been erased. And I think we got plenty of talent through the roof defensively, and the offense is pretty good also. So 8-4, I don't see 8-4 at all. I just don't see that.
Okay, so everyone on the panel feels the same way. So do we feel like the defense is going to be good enough to keep us in every game, as long as the offense doesn't do anything crazy?
11-1.
I'm not going that far, Bishop.
It's all right.
you and TP keep y'all on that bandwagon 11-1, man. Y'all in that car together.
we driving the 11-1 bus. Actually, Bishop driving it. I'm in the passenger seat because he said it first. Bishop said it first.
I back mine down. I think I'm gonna go 10-2, 9-3 or 10-2. I'll go that route.
That's right. You guys know where I'm at. I've been at 9-3, and I think that there's a path for them to get to 10-2 and 11-1 or whatever. But I believe that in the end, I think you have to go out and do that. It's time for you to prove it first. And I'm not just going to hand it to them, and because I think there's some things that we need to see. I think that there's some stuff situationally that it's time for us to start seeing that. And as far as, but I think depth wise, I think, and shout out to our guy, to my guy. Oh shoot, I had him just a second. Duke was talking about it. If we get into the playoffs, we have the depth to win it all. I agree with that. I think it's a matter of getting there, and I think that you can become that kind of team as you move along through the season. But I think that you have to do that, and part of it is look, these guys at Oklahoma haven't experienced that level of success yet. Some of them have been to the there's a couple of guys left from the 10-2 team, right? Or is there even? Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
But you have to, to be able to, and again, doing it in the SEC is different. So you haven't experienced that yet, and you experienced a bunch of close losses and things like that. I do think that, man, beating Michigan soundly would be huge for the raising that bar up a little bit, giving them that level of just, that confidence level heading into the rest of the year. Same thing with Auburn. I think they struggled with Auburn for most of the game. They almost lost it. It took Michael Hawkins playing Superman for them to win it at the end of him and Kip both, but that was a huge, so you're talking about not being able to throw. That was a 60-yard dime that he threw at the end of that game to set up that touchdown. So we got to keep remembering that these are the things that, you've got to see them kind of move to that point. But I think that they have every piece that they need to win a national championship. I'm just not ready to predict it yet.
Well, I will say this, and much respect to my boy Jason. He's cooking his own gumbo. But I'm telling you this, with the injuries that occurred after the scrimmage, and there was no hesitation, they still had an excellent and was able to keep going. I'm telling you, competitive depth plays a huge part of being able to get through a season and go far in the playoffs. And we are stacked to do it, but we still got to do it. Period, point blank.
Well, it's gonna help with JJ starting to practice next week. That's definitely gonna help.
Well, they said he's in the next phase, right? He's going to be running at full speed, but I don't think he's going to be running like actual.
He won't be running routes.
Like, yeah, they're clearing him to run at least to be in the next phase, right? He's definitely trending towards being able to start week 1.
Yeah,
Well,
I think they don't need to like rush that. I think, to me, you don't need to put him through. You don't need to put him through good on good for the rest of this camp. We know what he is.
You know what he can do.
They know what he is. No, let's not keep him in bubble wrap as far as I'm concerned, because I think we need him this year.
Well, let me ask you a question. how do you think the team's overall mental toughness is? That's the one that to me that determines how
That's
far
what
you
I'm
get.
talking about. That's what I'm saying, Dwayne. That's what I was asking. That's the question that you. In order for me to get to that 10-2, 11-1 status, I got to see that.
Right. Okay. Right. That's what I
Well,
want to know.
is okay. We've heard about how the offense has done good one day, and the defense take over. But we're hearing more about the defense. So, two-part question to you guys on the panel: is the defense just that good, and the offense is just struggling, or is the offense just not gelling right now because the defense is just too good?
Well, I don't
If that
think
makes
that's the case. I think that
if
they
that makes
still
sense.
move the ball forward. They still move the ball forward, Coach. It's not like they didn't do anything. The defense won the day, but I think at this point of the fall, they should be ahead. Should they not? The defense
Should be.
Facts.
Should be.
Yeah. But I put it like this. You do know that if something good happens on the defense, John Mateer and that offense, they find a way the next time to answer the call. That's what we want. We want someone, as soon as something happened, hey, okay, they had their moment. Let's go take ours. That's what we have.
And just think, if we had John Mateer last year, and those close games where we had the ball right there, we turned the ball over, we get the ball back. How do you think those games would have
I
turned
still
out?
think that if Hawkins is in, they win at least 2 more games.
Yeah. Well, both sides, because John Mateer didn't have the defense that Oklahoma had. Oklahoma had a good defense last year. It's just that the offense couldn't do anything, and the defense was on the field too long.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to have an offense that can take. They have to take advantage of good fortune that the defense. Think about the Tennessee game, man, and think about what Michael Hawkins did. He was layering balls in. He was doing this, doing that. He was running and making big plays with his legs, putting his body on the line. But the biggest thing was they should have pulled Jackson earlier. He turned the ball over twice inside of scoring territory. Inside of plus territory twice right after they had just gotten a turnover. And you could have those 2 touchdowns, that wins the game. If you just score that one, you score a touchdown inside the 10, which he gave that array first play, fumbled it, whatever. If he does that one, if they score just right there, they're within 3 points of winning. It changes the game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, go ahead. I had an email that just popped up on the phone, but I wanted to give it to you as I say, Dwayne. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that, just like Jason said, I think that demoralized our team. It demoralized it in a way that it's just they lost confidence in him. You're the quarterback. You got the keys to the kingdom. You can't be just randomly fumbling the ball or whatever. You got to do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on right quick, guys. We got an email that just popped in. Oh, I've never heard this person and everything. What's going on, Coach Riggs? This is Jonathan Moore. Defense is going to be definitely an upgrade. This defense is definitely going to get us a few wins. Offensively, we just have to not commit too many bonehead mistakes. This defense is good enough to keep you in every game this year, and the offense is going to be good enough because they're going up against this defense every single day. This defense will be the only defense that can put a padlock on your offense. Good luck this year, Coach Riggs, Boomer Sooner. So, what you just said, Jason, this defense is making the offense better because they're going up against this great defense every single day. So, great email. I just think you just said the same thing that we were just talking about just now. This defense is going to be good enough that the offense is going to be in every. I don't see no other defense that's going to be comparable to Oklahoma. Do you guys? Is Alabama going to be where Oklahoma is on defense?
I don't think so.
Is any team that we play going to be on the level of Oklahoma's defense? Just ask it. I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm being sarcastic when I say this, as opposed Texas is saying that, oh, we're not going to do our defense is better. But I mean, I'm just being sarcastic. But who cares what they say? But at the end of the day, I think everybody's saying we have a great defense. I mean, true, just like Jason said, I would like to see it on the field. But from what I've been seeing on, on the little practices and all that kind of stuff, I mean, them guys they're working their butt off. I mean, they're really working their tails off. So I mean, I have to see it. But from what I'm hearing, it looks like we have a great defense.
All right. Jason, Bishop, TP.
Yeah, I just think at this point that the consensus is that one of the, let's just say this, the front seven is the best in the entire nation. Period, point blank. No ifs, ands, or buts. And then if you can't get enough time to get the ball off, you make your secondary and linebackers that much more better. And then to have an offense that's not going to turn it over, go 9-3 and out straight and have continuity. Y'all do the math. That math ain't mathing. It's about to be off the charts as long as we get out of our way and don't make our own mistakes and own penalties.
Yep. Yeah, I think that, no doubt about it. I think that this offense doesn't even have to be a top 20 unit, a top 10 unit in the country. It doesn't. It has to take advantage of good situations that this defense is going to put you in. And make no mistake, if the haters have just showed up in here too, make no mistake, this defense is legit, the real deal. They're going to come and get your ass, whoever you may be. So you better be able to stop this offense. And I don't know that you can. I think that in the long run, they're going to take advantage of opportunities. And again, I feel like if they're a top 40 offense with this defense, what we think it's going to be, the sky is the limit here. End of story.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think Bama's defense is going to be good, and Florida also. As far as our offense, I'm really not concerned. I just think that young man that we got at offensive coordinator is going to just dial up some stuff. I just believe that he's going to dial up some stuff, and it's going to get it done, get the job done. I don't see an issue with the offense. I think we all probably are a little scarred from last year's offense, but this new kid, he's got a young mind, and he knows what he's doing, and we got some talent. So if you got talent and you got a good coaching staff on the offensive side, which we do have, there's no reason why we won't be able to hang 35, 40 points a game on people, and our defense is just, our defense is going to be all of that. That's just what I see. That's why I keep hollering what I holler as far as the record, I
think the sweet spot is like 28, 30 points. I think that's your sweet spot because you can move the football and run the clock a little bit and not have to, every drive doesn't have to end in points. What you have to do is keep your defense off the field some, right?
I agree with that. The defense will need rest. I just don't see them having to play like they had to play last year. Anybody have time of possession stats from last year? Anybody?
For
They
Oklahoma.
were a little different. Even the weird thing is that sometimes the time of possession was actually favored Oklahoma because they had so many possessions but they were still going 3 and out. But it was weird the way it kind of worked out. Like the Texas game, Oklahoma actually had more time of possession, but they went 9 straight 3 and outs though too.
That's
it
crazy.
was just weird.
That's crazy.
And the thing about that, family out in the chat, is you got to understand last year served a purpose because if nothing else, it showed them players based on what you put out on the field and how much you're willing to put into this actual season is what you're going to get out. And now that we address all the concerns, no more excuses. You have what you have before you, and it's the best gumbo you will ever have. Now it's up to you. What do you want it to be? And go make it happen.
Hey, right quick. Hey, Alex, I got your email, man, but I'm not reading that. Y'all not making me cry no more. I'm not reading that. I'm not going to do it. I'll read it probably later, but not right now.
Read it later, Coach. Read it later.
Yeah, they trying to get me to cry again. I ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah, you're right.
You all right
Man,
with
I
that?
want to see it. I want to see the tears squirting. Come on, bro.
Forget you, man. Forget you, man. That stuff got me so good, man. You got my co-workers at work giving me the mean face, man. The meme. Like, man, y'all wrong for that.
Coach Rick, man, I couldn't make the show last week.
Man, I'm glad you did.
Last week,
Hey,
no,
hey.
I watched it. I watched it, bro. I watched the replay. I'm crying right along with you, man. And I'm
that
so
hurt my
proud of you. I'm so thankful, and Coach Rich, I'm so thankful and grateful that you do what you do for our community. I really appreciate you,
No
Coach.
crying in baseball.
Say what?
There's no crying in baseball.
Man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. All right, I'll read it, but I ain't gonna cry. I'll definitely show you that.
Hey, I know he turned off the deal.
Oh yeah, yeah, you ain't gonna see my face. I'm sorry. Hey, it said, good afternoon, Coach Ricks and the panel. This is Alex Johnson, and I am from Columbia, South Carolina. I was watching the replay from last week's podcast, and man, it had me in tears. I think what you and your wife do for the community is amazing. I'm very proud of you, Coach Ricks. That was awesome to make the decision for that young man. Please, my God, never change and keep being the beacon for these kids. Love. One love, and Bishop, you are always spitting that fire. Keep up all the great success, AJ. So I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I ain't crying no more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So anyway, next, I got a question that is in. Well, here's another email. Damn, but why y'all want to send emails now while the show going? You didn't send no email before the show. Now y'all want to send emails. All right, what's up, fellas? This is Franklin Tanner, and I am from Sallisaw, Oklahoma. And I am furious about how some of these SEC outlets still continue to degrade and diminish Brent Venables. He's been a great coach, and he is a great head coach. I don't know if they are looking at the right things or they're just talking shit. My question for you guys is, what does Oklahoma have to do in order for them to get recognized for all the great things they've done just this offseason and for seasons to come? Because I do feel like Brent Venables is not going anywhere for the imminent future. They are definitely mistaken. That man has brought something to Oklahoma that hasn't been there for a long time. That is a tough, physical, tenacious defense and a physical presence in the SEC. So the question was, what does Oklahoma have to do to get recognized for all the things that they have? All right, TP.
It's real simple. Win. You have to win. They don't SEC and just football in general. You're not respected unless you're winning.
Okay.
And so winning, going 11-1, 10-2 will get you respect. 9-3 will get you respect. 8-4 will be but 11-1, everybody's head going to be like eyebrows raised and wow, where'd that come from? 10-2 also. But I'm standing on 11-1. So we win the games we're supposed to win. We win the games that they think we're going to lose, and we'll be just fine, and the respect will come.
Okay. Jason.
Say it again? I'm sorry. I was.
The question was, what does Oklahoma have to do to be recognized in the SEC?
Win. Yeah, win. I think you need to get to the playoff, man. Go beat some of these teams that talk all that shit. Go to go on the road and beat South Carolina, who everybody's giving so much love to. Go on the road and beat Tennessee. Go, beat up on Lane when he gets to town. Win one of the games against Alabama or LSU. Win one of those games. You hadn't beaten LSU, and Alabama you beat, but it was at home. So can you go to their house and win? I'm not, expecting that necessarily. But the point I'm saying is you got to go find ways to win against these teams that everybody, and damn sure don't be losing to fucking Mizzou.
Oh, that's gonna be a beatdown.
You know what I mean? you're going to have to go. I mean, look, it's just like anything else. Oklahoma right now is not what they've been in the past because they haven't gotten there. Listen, we've talked about this a bunch. And I don't think we've talked about it enough the last year or two, really, is that you got to remember that what this team was with Lincoln Riley wasn't enough to win the Natty. It wasn't enough to win the Natty. So, we talk about that, how he depleted the cupboards and all that other stuff. But the truth is, Coach Venables said it. You have to rip it back to the studs and rebuild this thing in the right way in order for you to be a championship level program. You know what? For all the shit that people at Texas are talking, they had to do the same thing. So it takes time to get there, but you have to go get there now. Now it should be you. This is year 4. You've got the pieces in place. Now you have to go prove that you can do it. But it's like I said before, the reason that people are saying what they're saying, I think that there's more people that know that OU is getting close than what they'll say. That, there's a lot of people that aren't going to admit to that, right?
Oh no.
But that's because they're hoping that OU will make a mistake and fire Coach Venables too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're hoping that their narratives will permeate into the Switzer Center, into those players' minds too, and make them think they're not good enough. And if they do that, then you get what you get. But I don't see that ever happening. And Oklahoma is always going to be proud and expect what they expect, which is go win championships. But the beauty of I think Hank's right. Hate is a gift. Let them hate. Because the more they do that, the more most kids, I mean, they love shit like that. Keep talking that shit. Because we're gonna it leaves a chip on your shoulder.
No, you're right. My point on this is simple, like you guys said, win, but also to be physical, be nasty, get that penalty, and set that tone that this is what it's going to be all damn day. Bring your lunch pail, blue collar work. This is what we're gonna do. You come across the middle, I'm gonna bust you in the chops, pick you back up. Let's do it again. I don't think people are really ready for that physicality that Brent Venables and them are going to bring. I remember a few weeks ago when Wes Goodwin was on here at the conference. The way he's talking now is completely different than the old Wes I saw a few years ago. He ain't talking the same no more. There isn't that little subtle demeanor that he used to have. He's more of, this is what it is. This is how we're going to do it. This is what we're going to do. And I'm like, okay, that don't sound like him. But when you get around the guys that that have your back and that they think the same way you think, people don't realize, man, that those 4 guys together, man, they are like brothers. They know each other in and out. This defense is going to be nasty as hell. It's going to be nasty. That's and right. There won't be no, well, can they do this? Can they do that? They're going to put fear in some of these teams. And some of these teams.
Hey, don't even bother with that super chat, man. Old South Texas threw that in there. He just to talk some shit. But it's cool. Hey, appreciate you throwing me $5 to run your mouth. Good,
yeah,
good
I'll play it for you. I'll show you.
No, you don't have to. No, really. You shouldn't. I told you we're not even in charge of the board, bro.
Well, Coach Rick.
Yes, sir.
Is it my time yet?
Oh, my bad, Bishop. My bad, big dog. Go ahead. My fault.
To all those fire-built players and coaches, yes, I got my hot sauce. For all of them that been talking, I want you to understand something. What we about to do together as one, let no man know that from this point forward, all talking is cease, and all we're going to do is put work in and go into that fire pit, because we eat fire now, because we've been through the fire and we stood 10 toes down together. Now we got all the questions answered. Now, what do you want this season to be? Period, point blank. We with you, ride or die, and we ain't never scared. Do your thing.
Can I answer this right quick with Kobe TS?
That dude is a clown.
Hold on. The same guy that said OU has the best D line also stated that Texas will have a top defense. Well, here's a big difference between what you just said. Best defensive line means it's the best. A top defense, if there's 100 and you number 30, that's a top defense.
Yeah, well, think about what Kublik said. Kublik said that Texas, he had them at number 2, but it was way the hell 40 yards down the line.
It's a big difference.
If it was a race, you were 40 yards behind.
How'd he say it, Jason? He said it ain't even close.
No. And look, I'm not even saying that Texas' defense isn't good. I think it is good. I think when you look, I think that Ant Hill might be the best defensive player in the country. He might be. If it's not Caleb Downs, it's probably him. I think that Colin Simmons is a stud too. The difference is that Oklahoma has so much. Look, and no shade against anybody we have. I think we have defensive edge rushing guys that can be every bit the player that Colin Simmons is. We do. The difference, though, is that there's depth in a way that Texas cannot match up with the depth that OU has along the D line. They cannot.
True.
Man, them guys, well, nothing against them. Believe me, I'm not trying to, pump up Texas because I hate them like with a passion, as Bob Worth said. Puke, that puke orange. But anyway, that they're not ready for what's going to happen. It's not going to happen. They keep bragging. They're not going to like the outcome. It's just what it is. And the only way to stop them from talking is to win the whole ball of wax, Coach. They got to win it all. That's the only way we're going to have to get the respect. We're going to have to win it all.
So you just said win it all. Let's say we get the championship game and we don't win it. Is that still the same, or we have to win it in order to get that? Just asking. DP, I see you shaking your head.
I expect to win. Just that simple.
If
it's
Oklahoma does get
that monster.
If they get into the CFP, their schedule will build them up to be a team to beat because you have the wins against the SEC, and now you're going up against teams maybe from the Big 12 or the ACC or from whoever. I think that with you playing the schedule that you've played and then also playing the best team, the second best team in the SEC in the championship game, it will set you up to pretty much be in a good standing to win it all. Depending on if they do it right and not do what they did last year and put Oklahoma up against some of the best teams instead of having them ready to play them in the semifinals. So I really don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just waiting for 20 more days so all this talking can be done.
Yep.
We can start seeing those pads pop. All the talking will be done, and then we'll see who's ready for who. So I don't know. Like I said, man, you guys,
we ready for that fire.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I heard about that Tennessee that receiver that got arrested. That was bad. But a lot of guys been acting up crazy, man. You got the LSU running back that got arrested. You got a Tennessee wide receiver got arrested, and they say that Oklahoma and Brent Venables guys are not disciplined. You haven't heard anybody getting in trouble. Knock on wood. The last person that got in trouble was who? Deion Burks.
Yep.
And that was the last one that got in trouble because he's teaching them that it's not on the field.
What happens with these kids?
That only counts. It's off the field.
What happens with these kids?
Oh man, look! If you don't have structure in place, man, and now you've given these kids money, it's just a matter of time before some knuckleheads start going out there and doing some things. So it's a privilege and everything.
Bro, you need a few criminals. You know this.
You stupid, man. You don't get no damn.
You got to have a few criminals, bro. Come on. Come on, man.
Coach,
We'll go back.
as you were speaking about not getting in trouble, I'm just saying maybe we just got the right staff to, you know. Sometimes you gotta have the right staff to.
You know what I'm saying? You need a few.
Come on, Jason. Don't do that, man.
Somebody go steal some gas. Steal some gas.
You going back into the 80s, bro. You going back into the 80s, OU, Miami. Oh, come on,
Hey, Jason want the guy to go steal some gas or go lie that he didn't get a truck or go do something, just do something crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you need a few criminals, bro. You got to have a few egg breakers.
All right, here's a question from you. Hank says Arbuckle will have a blast calling plays for this team. Do we think that Arbuckle will be up to the task to call plays against what some people say is the best conference, the best SEC defenses? Do you think?
I do, because he heard all the rhetoric that he was over in the Pac-2. So to get the opportunity to prove it on the biggest stage, he's chopping at the bit, especially with the Lamborghini he gets to drive.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that, Bishop. I think when Mike the Legend was talking about that, he threw his headset down. I know he got some plans.
Oh, dude, we all saw that when he was when Jackson. Who was it? When they were calling the plays when Joe John was calling the plays in the Navy game, and he called a play. Arbuckle had his headset on. He took the headset off and threw it on the ground. I love shit like that because that lets me know what do you see that I don't see? Why are you calling that play? And somebody said it in the comments earlier. A bad play calling can make a good quarterback look bad.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, and that's why I love that the quarterback coach, the quarterback, and the OC, they all came to the same place. So there isn't no inconsistencies. There isn't no, hey, why are you calling that? I already know what you're going to call. I see the same thing that you see. So no one's talking about that, man. No one's talking about the quarterback's coach that's also getting Michael Hawkins ready. See, he didn't have that last year. When Jackson Arnold was in the ball game, there wasn't no quarterback's coach on the sideline telling Michael Hawkins, this is what we're calling, this is what the reads are, this is what we're looking at, and if all fails, this is what you do. We have that this year. Yes, TP.
I had a question about that because I found that hard to believe that we had such a young quarterbacking staff, and we didn't have a quarterback's coach. So my question would be, whose decision would that be to not have a QB coach? Is that the AD or is that on Brent?
Well, I think
I'm talking last season.
I think,
you
guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that we thought, I'm gonna say we, as meaning as that the staff, we thought that we had enough on the offensive side that we couldn't mess up the way we messed it up. We felt like Seth Luttrell would have called a play, would call plays and everything that would put the quarterback in great position. We were wrong on that. We were wrong on that because one thing I've always realized, I don't call a bug man to come paint my house. I don't call a contractor to come cut my grass. So why are we getting someone that has never done this to call plays and try to be a quarterback's coach?
For the regions.
So that was Joe Castiglione hired him.
Joe, he was like, we got him already on the staff. There's no reason to go out there and spend money to do a search for an OC when we have one that's done it before.
There we go. We don't want to spend money. Not spending money, it gets you every time.
You know what?
I keep telling you, you're going to have to spend money. I keep telling you.
You're going to have to spend money. And look, two things can be true at the same time.
Yes.
Joe C did make that decision, but it's in Brent's contract that he could have overridden it. He should have been harder and said, no, I ain't having it. He should have chosen his guy and not just pass that off as an afterthought, because you can't have an afterthought. And look, if who the hell else was going to hire him as a fucking coordinator?
Back in the day, Jason. Back in the day, Jason, we would call stuff like that. They got a friendship team. You know, when literally me and another guy that's a friend of mine, we go play in the 3-on-3 basketball tournament. We don't have any skills in basketball, but we're gonna go play in it, and we're gonna lose every game, and then we're gonna have fun, you know, drinking afterwards and all of that, eating afterwards. It's a friendship squad. But as if I got Michael Jordan and I got Shaq and I got Kobe on a 3-on-3, and that's my squad, but yeah, we gonna win some things. You know what I'm saying? So hiring Seth Luttrell might have been a friendship thing. That's my point.
That's
well, it was a nepotism hire, without a doubt, from the family, the OU family. His dad won an Addy, he won an Addy. We're gonna get him because nobody else is gonna get him, and it's cheaper than going and getting a guy like who we were talking about. I mean, we were talking about the same guys that we were talking about whenever they fired his ass. We were talking about those same cats the year before when Levy left, and they didn't even attempt to go after those dudes. Matt Wells was here as well and would have done a much better job.
It's a field.
Coach, you asked a question about the new guy, the new offensive coordinator, producing. Would he? You asked a specific question about that, and I can't remember the question, but my thoughts on it.
The question was this: we think that Ben Arbuckle will come into the SEC and be productive, calling plays against what they call the mighty SEC defense?
My response, what I was thinking along that, you see his moxie in practice. You understand? And with that type of moxie, he trying to come in and dominate, because not that he wants to run out of Oklahoma immediately, but he comes in and dominates or gets the job done, elevates the team, elevates the offense. All that is have people just looking at him saying, hey, who is this kid? This kid is legit. So we're going to have to fight people off when he does his thing this year, and hopefully next year and a couple of years down the road. We're going to have to fight people off just to keep him.
Here's the thing. And I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, TP. When I started coaching on the offensive side, I had the number 2 defense in the conference. So I had a little leeway to where I could call plays and not really feel like, okay, I'm putting the team in jeopardy. Arbuckle's going to have pretty much that same way of feeling, that he knows what kind of defense he has. But I want him to open the playbook. Don't handcuff nobody. When Batir's out there, don't handcuff him. Let him go. When you bring in Michael Hawkins, don't handcuff him. Let him go. I think it's finally time that Oklahoma starts to let these people know we're tired of how we've been treated in the SEC since we got here. Let's blow some damn doors open. Let's start putting 50 pieces on people. Let's start being. I'm to the point right now. I don't care how I'm perceived and how you don't like me or whatever. I'm coming to bust your ass. Point blank. That's how we gotta start feeling from now on. We gotta start feeling that way from now on.
That's what I'm talking about. Hanging half 100 on. That's Barry Switzer action. That's what I'm liking.
And then get mad if you don't put 50 on them. Then get mad. Get mad because if you expect to be great, expect to score a lot of damn points. Expect it. Don't go out there and saying, well, like Bob Stoops you used to do, we don't want to really embarrass nobody. Shit, I do.
They do it to us in the heartbeat.
Thank you. Do you think they won't try to embarrass Oklahoma on a grand stage when we're down? Yes. Yeah. Texas did it 2 times. They could have stopped, but did they stop? Hell no. And I wouldn't, and I don't blame them.
Nope. Because guess what? We've been doing it for years. Demoralizing. When they put 70-something on them, I mean, what? Who cares? RC against Texas A&M, RC's slogan was mad. Okay, well, stop me.
You let me get to 70. You let me get to 70. I'm going for 100. I don't give a damn what you say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jason's over there shaking his head. What's wrong, Jason?
I'm just reading these comments, laughing.
Oh,
now we got Nebraska cats in here talking crazy. The hell with Matt Rule running from competition? We got Nebraska cats in here talking crazy about their defense.
Come on, bro. Come on now.
Come on, bro.
Nebraska will win the Big Ten.
Come on, bro.
GJ, what's up, GJ?
Okay.
Nebraska, come on, man. Are they even relevant? Come on, man. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
10 he said 10-2 Nebraska.
No, but later on he says that their defense is better than Oklahoma's. But then he did say Nebraska versus Oklahoma in the Natty game. I think it's a little scary.
I think he's trolling. That's what
Hey, man. Whatever you smoking, I want some.
He got that Patrick Mahomes haircut too. He got that Patrick Mahomes haircut.
Yeah, tell him to say, Jason, tell him to.
That's a young buck, man. That's a young buck, man.
No, coach, stay away from it. Stay away from it. It's make you crazy. See how he talking? He talking crazy. Stay away from it. Whatever he's smoking, stay away from it. It'll make you crazy.
He got to get past Indiana first.
I like that. Nebraska went to the Big Ten to die.
Now that's funny.
They got tired of Oklahoma stopping that ass. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all got me in tears right now, man. That's funny. That's funny right there.
Drinking too much corn syrup. Jay says drinking too much corn syrup down there.
I love that corn liquor being in your brain.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right, on to other things. All right, guys, what do we? Are we excited about the 20 more days? Are we excited? What's the game plan for the first game? We're gonna do the watch party. What are we gonna do?
Well, week one, I may not be in Norman for that one. I think I'm gonna go watch Bama and Florida State, but I'll be there for Michigan. I'm gonna be there for Michigan and most of the rest of them too. Michigan. I got an opportunity to go check out that Bama game against Florida State. I think it'll be fun. And I mean, who's it, Illinois State that they're playing?
Yeah.
Should be over soon. But I'll definitely be on afterwards. I'll definitely be on afterwards.
Week one, I'll be here at work. I got to try and figure it out. I don't even know I'm going to watch it because it's like on ESPN Plus week one. So I got to figure out a way to watch it.
Hey, Coach Rich, you got a Discord?
Yes.
Do you have a Discord?
Yes.
Okay, then we could watch it in your Discord if you got it set up.
Yes, sir. Well, also too, I got it linked to my computer and everything. So we're gonna do a live game watch on that one. So
hey, who's all gonna be at Michigan? I'll be there. Jason, you coming up for Michigan?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be
trying
there.
to get tickets. I'm trying to get.
I'm about to live there, folks. I'm about to live there, so I'll be there for.
Oh, you moving?
Jason, question for anybody that's coming to the Michigan game. I'm committed to going to see the kid at Mustang Friday night. I talked my wife into it, so I'm going to go to the game. I'm leaning on Jason to hook me up. Help me out with that situation.
Yeah, I got you. No
worry. And I'm gonna go see a little bit of him play first half that game, September 5th, Friday night.
I'll be
in
there.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. Hey, I'll tell you what, I saw him the other day. I was out when I was out there, and I went to they had player-led practices going on. The dude, he makes some throws, man. I mean, it just comes off his hand different, bro. I'll just say that. Florida State got him a good one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, his dad was in the chat. His dad was in the chat, I think, on your show, Jason. And I told him I'm coming. This was back in June. I told him I'm coming. I'm coming Friday the 5th, and I'll be there at the game. So me and my wife will be there.
He looks good, man. He looks good. He looks good. That's all I know. That's all I can really say. And it looks like they're having fun out there. They've got some pretty good talent too at receiver. They've got Jacoby's brothers. He's got twin brothers that play receiver for him over there. Jacoby Johnson, and they're studs, man. They are studs. And then there's another kid, I'm trying to remember his name, man. That dude could play. So I mean, I'm not going to go so far as to predicting a state championship over there because somebody's won. Who's won 7 in a row? Is it Jinx or something like that at the big school?
One of 6A.
Yeah. Won like 7 in a row. Whoever it is. I'm not going there. Bixby is who it is. Yeah. I'm not going to go there, but I think that as far as, I think he should take them deep. I think he's going to have a good season, man. I think he's going to have a real good season.
Yeah, I think me and my son, we're going to go to the one, we're going to the Auburn game because he has a chance to get us in. So that we're going to be going down to Norman. And, as I said before, this is my first time going to Memorial Stadium, which is crazy. I'm born and raised in Oklahoma City. I'm like, this is crazy. So we're going to go down there. And then I was talking to my cousin yesterday. She said they're going to do like a big old watch party at a hotel. They're going to have all kind of stuff down there. And so I might be going to there if I can't get tickets. So we're going to be going in there. So I'm really excited. So we're doing our thing. Oh, and I seen a hat on the video. Oklahoma City rapper. This guy had an Oklahoma hat that had 2 Indian symbols on it on the side. And man, that sucker was fire. I can't find it nowhere. But better believe when I get down to Oklahoma, I'm gonna look for that bad boy. I ain't seen nobody have it but this guy.
I like this comment. Good job, Kyle. All you have to do is let Seth get down to 25-yard line, then it's over. His play calling is NIL in the red zone. Man, look. I'm excited, man. We're gonna catch a lot of games and everything, man. I think I know I'm going to the Red River Robbery. I'm going to that one. I'm going to the South Carolina. I'm going to the Tennessee. I'm going to the Missouri game, and I'm going to the LSU game.
Mm-hmm.
What about Temple? You said you're coming up to Philly, Coach.
I won't be able to make it, man. I have
all good. No worries.
I have to walk someone down the aisle that day.
Congratulations, Coach.
Oh, yes, it ain't me. It ain't none of my kids.
apparently she looks at you as one of her kids.
Oh, it's
right.
one of my girls, man, that I used to coach, and her dad passed, and we've been close to the family and everything, man. So she asked me, and I said, yeah.
You're a good guy.
That's an honor. That's an honor.
Yeah,
see,
man,
the more I watch, Coach, the more I fall in love with you in the way that you just handle business as a man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everything about that you're doing for this family, for the community. I really appreciate you, Coach. I'm telling you, I really appreciate you, sir.
Hey, man, I just try to do good.
Make him cry. Come on.
Oh, hell no. No, man. It just ever since my dad passed, the last thing he always told me and everything, man, is your name and your name means something. Your word means something. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and always try to treat people with the utmost respect. Those are the one things, man, that I try to do. Sometimes it backfires and bites me in the ass, but most times, man, it pretty much makes my life so simple. So
yeah, big salute, man.
Striving to make your word bond. That's what it is.
That is.
Man. When I leave this earth, I want them to say, I respect Shaq what he said. He said when he leaves this earth, he just wanted him to say he was a nice guy. I just want people to know that I'm a nice guy. That's it. That is it. I don't need anything else. So walking her down the aisle, and then, but other than that, man, I want to make the Temple game, but I just won't be able to.
All good. I'll be there representing. I'm going to hang out with you guys, but I'm going to have to go silent for a minute because there's some food on that kitchen table in this firehouse and it's going to go quick. So I got to go check in on that real
Go
quick.
get it. Go
Well,
get it.
hey, yeah, man, you better go get that, man, because if you're in the firehouse, it ain't gonna last long.
Nope.
It ain't gonna last long at all. Hey, I got one last question for you guys, man, before I even get up out here too.
Check out what Jen J just said.
All right, hold on, let me get down to it. Did I go too far?
No, it's the last one. The last two. One of the last two.
Hey, damn, I missed a lot. God, dog.
She just said new sub. She's a new sub for you, man, coming from my channel. So appreciate that. Appreciate that,
right.
DJ.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's a Michigan fan. So
okay. I think Bishop was that the person. Bishop was on
Big Jim.
Yeah,
Mad, amazing Mad man. Me and them, we hit it up, and they want to do something for the Michigan OU game.
Okay. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much and everything, man. Like I said, we're getting there. We're getting there, man. We're getting our channels up and everything, man. Our subscribers up, man. And I'm enjoying it. I'm loving this, man, more and more. I think Jason was right. All you gotta do is hit that record button, and everything takes care of itself and everything, man. So doing the homework sometimes, but keep the emails coming in. I think the emails is what making this show so popular. Is that the emails that everybody sends in. Sometimes, man, they're kind of emotional, but at the same point in time, man, it's about life, football, and anything you want to talk about. So it ain't got to be just football. It could be anything. But I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Big Jen. I appreciate that. Right. What else we got? All right, Jason. So what you got on the menu, man, for tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow, so I thought I might.
Yeah. You can pop in with it for sure. We're gonna be talking. Actually, I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna do this as a video tonight or what, but well, I got one that I think people will like. Anyway, we will for sure. I want to do some predictions tomorrow for the season on Rise and Shine. So we'll be out there in the morning.
I'll be available if you need me.
Big Bogue be on with this. I might end up having I got to get a hold of Dent and see what's up with him too. But yeah, you guys are welcome. Obviously, everybody pop in and check us out, man. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, I think. But man, I'm just excited, man. Everything we're talking about is like coming soon. So it's it's not too much bullshit in just talking season stuff anymore. We're about to watch them prove it on the field, which I'm excited about, bro.
What's the song?
Yeah. Shorty, we're talking about
Shorty. What your name is?
Shorty crazy, man. I'm trying to figure out.
This month light bill, huh?
That light bill, boy, it get wild, don't it? Woo,
dude. Man, look, we were out of power, man, for like 2 days down here, man. So, yeah, thank God I had a generator. No, I had a generator. I was gonna say,
that's when you got to get that generator, huh?
man,
look.
Folks in Texas are having to do that more and more because of their electrical grid is not up to par, man. It gets 90 degrees. I'm gonna go down, man. So it's a bad deal.
Hey, Coach Riggs, I got something for you. Hey, before we end this, who is the couple of players on your mind that is about to have a breakout year?
Now, when you say breakout, do they have to be new players or the old players?
Or somebody that's just now kind of doing it, that is their year to have their breakout season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Old, new, in the middle.
Put that in the loop for tomorrow. I like that.
Man, look, if I'm being honest, I think Gentry Williams is going to I don't never want to put anybody in the same comparison as Deion Sanders because that'll be disrespect. But if he can lock down one side of the field, it will make that defense that much nastier. So I would say
I think he's better, or else he may not be playing.
Well, here's the thing, man, and this is what's good about this defense is there has to be that fear that I gotta go out here and ball. Because there's some young bucks that's tugging on my damn shirt tail that if they get in the ball game, I might not get back in.
Yep.
So you love having that type of gamemanship and everything to say, I have to go out here and do this. But I think Gentry Williams, I think Kobe McKenzie and everything, man, is gonna be a great run stopper. I think he's gonna fill that void that Stutzman had. But the last person I'm gonna say is Kendall Daniels. I think Kendall Daniels is gonna be a nasty addition.
I think he is too, but he's kind of had his breakout years before. But I think for Oklahoma, I think he's going to be one of those guys that's going to. He feels like cherry on top kind of deal with him, because. Yeah. But I think he's too talented to not make a big difference. I mean, 6'5", 250. Woo.
Man, come on.
Woo.
And run like a deer.
Bro,
Man.
That's what I'm saying. He can rush the passer. He can drop back into coverage. I mean, good luck. He played safety for a long time. So,
well, look at him like this, Jason. If you are a good player and you're on a bad team, your stats and your performance don't really show up. But when you're a nasty player and you're on a good team, you set apart because now they're not double teaming you. They're not keying in on you. You can't key in on every damn body when everybody's bringing something to the table. Yep. So Oklahoma's defensive line is going to be nasty as hell. So now the linebackers start to cheat in and focus on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
The cheetah coming down can blitz, can do tight ends, can do a receiver. So you have multiple players that can play multiple positions to make this defense look that much. I don't know the word I'm trying to find. This defense can be more like a chameleon to where it shows different layers, different everything. And you don't know where the blitz is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. So having young quarterbacks come into Norman or going on the road, this defense is going to make those quarterbacks one-dimensional. And if you get happy feet with this defense, you're in trouble.
Right.
Because you're not going to run for 10 yards. You're not going to.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just saying that you're not going to be able to do what you're normally accustomed to doing on this defense.
Facts.
Well, I tell you this. The talking season is done. It's put up or shut up time. And everybody knows that I've been telling everybody all those receipts are coming due. And believe me, it's a reason I'm standing on 11-1. And it's not just because of Mateer.
No.
It's the total package plus a kicker.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. I think that you were asking about breakout guys. I think you're going to have one at all three levels at Oklahoma. I think on the defense. So, I mean, if I was looking at a breakout guy, I mean, there's a few of them that you could talk about on the defensive line, but I think Danny Okoye is going to break out this season. I think Nigel Smith is liable to break out this season. We're hearing lots of really good things. Taylor Wine. I mean, there's three. That's at least three that we're talking about. And I think PJ could have his year. So who's to say that? That's why we're talking about depth there.
Yeah.
But I think expect to see something from Kobe McKenzie that we hadn't seen before on the next level.
Well, with my breakouts is
let me give you the third level here, dog. Hold on.
my bad. Look, my gumbo running over.
and then at the safeties, man, I think that the Fright Night, those dudes, all three of them, but Reggie Powers has been doing it up. So has Bogue. And I mean, shoot, Hardy as well. All three of them cats have been doing it up. But so I think all three of them, you can see them doing that. And I love these corners. Hey, give me more Cortland Gilroy.
Jason, is that freshman truck driver that we picked up with the beard?
There's another one. Hey, yeah. Hey, a homeboy.
Is he going to get play?
Been a 12-year veteran of the road, brother.
True, OU got a lot of haters. Welcome
Oh,
to the
y'all cold-blooded, TP.
Man, when we picked him up and I saw him, because he's from the Northeast, I saw him, I was like, oh, this kid looked like he ready to play tonight. Grown man coming in.
Cortland Guillory's a bad dude, man. I'm telling you. There's some players though all over that defense that could do it. I don't think you might end up having some different guys each week. I mean, we keep hearing every time we hear a report from practices or now the scrimmage, you're hearing about a new dude that's like, turning heads. There's really, I'm not hearing of weaknesses on this defense, man. I'm not hearing of weaknesses.
They better look out. They better look out.
Do you guys think?
Dang, he took all of mine.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you this, Jason, Bishop, before you give me your three. Do any one of you guys think that Jacoby Henry will make a play or two this year for Oklahoma?
Facts.
I'm just asking, do you guys do you think that he'll
He's
be
on another level? According to Layman, he's on another level.
Okay. I just wanted to ask because that name has been buzzing here on the East Coast. Of course, his dad, stomping grounds in the WWE, but a lot of the guys that wrestle here on the East Coast, they are really friends with him, and they're loving the idea that he's at Oklahoma playing under Brent Venables. So I'm just asking, do we think that he's going to be a factor in this season's play?
All right.
I apologize, Coach. I didn't realize I thought he was still looking. I didn't realize he was on the team.
He on the football team. Oh yeah. And
so is it my turn to serve my gumbo?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right.
Bishop
Look, Jason over here.
Don Juan.
Hey, I have to agree with Jason. That's my brother. Hey, I tell you what, but I do got some sneakers. I got our kicker. He's gonna win the kicking award.
Oh, come on.
Then we're gonna
hold on. Why? If we're scoring so many damn points, I don't want him nowhere near no damn award.
Well, extra points count.
Okay. My bad.
Okay. No, I'm just being messy. You know me. The one thing I like is number 11. It's his time to shine. And the fire test that he had to go through to get back ready to play, when he comes back, look out. He is about to set the college scene ablaze.
That's true, number 11.
You know which one he's talking about, bro.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
He's talking about too.
Yeah.
He brought up the other number 11, bro.
Hey, he just talked about. I know McKenzie. I just want you.
I just want to see.
Yeah, but no joke. Is this? If you know that you know, I don't care where you look. You start seeing competitive depth where people are competing at a high level. And that's when you have special years. So I'm not pushing nobody's cue, but I'm telling you, we just like Doc Holliday. We'll be your Huckleberry, and we're coming to this fight, and we're not bringing knives.
Well, you guys do know that Kanik is no longer a tight end, correct?
What?
He's going to be a true
halfback.
Yeah.
Oh,
say what?
He's gonna be playing the B Hall and
gotcha.
Jeremiah
Hall. Cold-blooded.
Yes, sir.
You in timeout.
Dimitri Flowers. He might be better than Dimitri Flowers. No.
He's gonna be better than all of them. Shit.
That's a hybrid, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't want to see him on no jet sweep. All
Hey,
right.
that's white
Hold on,
lightning.
hold on,
Y'all
hold
better
on,
leave
hold
my
on,
white
hold on.
lightning
Hold on,
alone.
hold on,
Now,
hold
hold on now.
on.
That might be the
If
one you
he
do
now,
want to see on the
if
jet
he
sweep.
do a jet sweep, it's gonna work.
I don't.
Eric Hannick's one of the fastest dudes, on that team.
Okay,
Hey,
I get
Wonder
that.
Bread can boom.
Okay,
Wonder Bread can
Okay.
boom.
Wonder Bread.
I'll give you that. I give you that. As you said before,
I want to see him get the ball in his hands. Put the ball in the dude's hands because, guys, go watch this dude's high school film. You will
Dude,
never see another
code.
film with as many 50-plus
Shit,
yard
no.
touchdowns. Never. You won't.
Okay, I give you that, Jason. Because I was like, man, after last year, I didn't want to see no. For the love of God, I didn't want to see no more jet sweeps. I mean,
But look,
As
okay,
long
okay.
as they add a
I'm
vertical.
with you. Last 2 years, I'm with you, Dwayne. Last 2 years.
Yeah, they can be
No,
useful,
no,
but
hold
you
on,
gotta
guys.
add the vertical
Listen to me.
element to it, and it just never happened.
If you guys go and I know it's a simulation, but it's the playbook that OU and the Art will use. If you go watch the simulation of them playing South Carolina or them playing Texas, you'll see why the jet sweep
Boat racing.
the jet
Boat
sweep
racing.
is so important. The jet sweep sets up the tight end slant all day, every day. It also sets up the halfback slant. So when he goes in motion, and that damn tight end or that damn linebacker moves with him, that halfback has that free reign to it's over and done with. So trust me, the jet sweep is very important because if that linebacker or that middle linebacker or that weak linebacker don't shift, we have the advantage. But they blitzed the A and B gap all last year because we couldn't block it. You can't have a tight end blocking the best defensive end in the damn SEC.
Right.
I don't give a damn how big he is. You cannot chip block the best defensive end on each team in the SEC. It ain't gonna work with a 240-pound tight end. So it's gonna work this year. Trust me, because now we have the receivers back. So be patient. Don't do that. Don't say you don't like the jet sweep. Because once they do it and they start running the ball and throwing the ball, you're gonna say, "Damn, I love the jet sweep."
Correction, coach. You're correct. Correction on my behalf. I don't want to see the jet sweep ran the way we used to run it, with the talent we used to run it.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Is that better? That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes. I agree with you on that.
You can't run a jet sweep
Yeah,
and the left tackle is pulling right and nobody blocking the damn defensive end on the left side. You can't.
Hey, that's no bueno. That's no bueno.
No,
Well,
that
hey man, look.
kill me.
Look, I just think that this offensive line is just going to be a little bit more nastier. I think Bill is tired of hearing the negativity.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't like seeing Bill get pissed. Bill's been pissed off in a lot of these damn games. Guys not being and blocking and doing the right things. So I love seeing that. Normally Bill is laid back.
And I got one more breakout person.
Yes, sir.
Bill Beatonbow losing all that weight. He ready.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he lost a lot.
Oh yeah. He ready.
Hey, you know what? Barry said something about that on the Barry Mack show the other night. And he was talking about, you know what? That's even, and I hadn't really thought of this, but like it kind of motivates your players to even you're putting in that work to knock that weight off a little bit.
Well, he's working with them. He's working with them in the weight room. When they work, he works.
Yeah, listen, I think that was awesome, man. And I tend to agree with what he's talking about, man. I mean, I know I'm trying to lose some right now too, so I get it. There's some it's tough to do it, and especially as big as he was, he looks fantastic. Way to go. I mean, shout out to Big Bill.
Yeah, big salute, Big Bill. You definitely, and hey, thank you for bringing back the bags, the sled. Appreciate you.
Hey,
that's the best thing I like looking on that. That is that sled move. I love to see them guys work that sled. They're working it as one. Man, they are working that sled.
Hey, Mike, what's up, Big Mike? Hey, Mike, Sooner Legend says Gentry lockdown corner, Kobe McKenzie at linebacker, and Danny Okoye defensive end is my three. I forgot about Danny Okoye, man. That's going to be a nightmare. But are they going to bring him and R. Mason at the same time on third downs and let them eat?
Ooh, man.
Because
let me be quiet.
Well, look. If you have those two now, Bishop, you are a defensive coordinator. You know, if you have two elite blitzers on the defensive end, if they play the 9 technique, which is out wide, and they blitz the end, it's going to force the quarterback to do what? Step up in the pocket.
Facts.
Then you blitz the A and B gap, and the same medicine they gave Oklahoma, we're going to give them. You won't have time to do any more than that.
And that's the beauty of Coach Venables now being in year 4, is that his full playbook of 32 defenses are in play.
That's all. I mean, you don't have more. Come on now.
Can I give y'all one more stat?
Sure.
That I didn't know until someone told me. You know who led the ACC in third down and turnovers last year?
Spit it.
That's good.
Oh wow, that's good one. Huh?
His defense led the ACC in third down.
You guys know that.
Third down, tackles for loss, and interception. Clemson. And that guy, as they say, can't coach. Is now at Oklahoma.
Hey, we appreciate you, Clemson. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
So I mean, look, man, this is going. Oh, yeah, thank you, Gina. Hey, Gina. Hey, I like this one right here. I like this one. Ooh. Tory Blaylock.
Yep. That's going to be good.
And from what I'm hearing, he's behind Santega and everything on punt return. So if you get that young man going full speed and he hit a hole, you might as well just stop running because you ain't gonna catch him.
How much does he weigh? And what's his height?
I think he's up to 185 now. Ain't it right, Jason? 180, 190?
He's over 200. He's at 205 now.
Oh, is he?
205. Yeah.
I thought he was 190.
The dude is a rock. I'm telling you, go on Twitter and look at that. His dad posted a video of him walking off of the mat where they just got done working, and he was as big as his pops. A monster, bro.
Okay, I got to see that.
Hey, what about X-Rob? What is he talking about? What is he doing?
You got that right. He's a dog.
X-Rob is a dog as well. 235, 236.
Are we showing Ott too much love and overlooking X-Rod?
Not from what I hear.
I can't wait to see Blaylock. Can't wait to see him.
Here's the thing, guys. There ain't nothing wrong with having a bunch of badasses in that room and having to fight for every carry, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you want,
What's
right?
up, Mama Case?
We always kept saying we don't want things given to us because you don't know how to appreciate it. But when you got there and you earn that shit, it makes it better.
Yeah.
But also knowing that if I come out, we're not going to step down a level. We're going to be equal or gain momentum by bringing somebody else in with a little bit more tenacity, a little bit more initiative. And I love that. I love bringing in guys I love when guys come out and say, well, take your shoes off because you're not going back in again.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've had players say that to my players. I'm like, what do y'all mean? He said, Coach, that means that I won't go back in no more. So I love hearing that when guys say, take your shoes off because you're not going back in no more because I'm in now. So that's how I want Oklahoma players to be, is that when I go in the ball game to give you a sub, take your shoes off because you ain't coming back in the ball game no more.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom.
Oh, she in there?
That's her right there that you got her.
Yeah, Mama Case is right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe there will be a lot of players who shine this season. Can't wait. It's going to be fantastic and fun. I agree with that. See, Jason, you got all your thinking from her, all your smarts. She got it on point. She got it on point. Wow, we trying to take her.
She got that. Yeah, she knows football. She loves football, man. She knows football.
Wow, we trying to sit here and pick one or two players when the whole team is going to shine. So
that's why she's the special ingredient. Big salute. 11-1, right there, Mama Case.
I'm shocked that no one said David Stone.
Hey, I was thinking about that.
No, hey, you know what? Legend said it in the chat. Legend said it in the chat, and I think Stoney is definitely going to be one of those guys.
Gotcha. There it is. Okay, I see it. But man, look, we keep saying these names, man, and it's like, and it's not players, it's
a lot of depth, bro. It's a lot of depth.
It's shit, man. I can't wait. 20 days can't come fast enough.
Trying to tell you.
Because I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of talking. I think that just bring the pain. Let's go out here and do what we're supposed to do. That's it. You know, the whole country gonna find out. Yep.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, I've been like a quarter horse in the stall, ready to race, man. I'm telling you, I get you not. This is gonna be an epic season where there's no more excuses, and everything is in our favor as long as we seize the moment and don't take it for granted.
Canic is they're calling Canic white lightning.
All right.
Hopefully for the right reasons, because he ain't drinking the shit. Hopefully.
Hey, what you know about white lightning? What you know about that?
Very little, bro. Very little.
That's Dwayne's drink right there. That white lightning.
Hey, you know about them Stilleries?
Y'all crazy, man. Who got injured in the scrimmage? Sexton, I think, got his bell. Yeah, Jason said he got his bell rung. But
and I want to talk on that. Even with those are more got to get hidden aspect of going live and us making sure that we protect these players. They got those sensors on them that if they think there's any ifs, they're gonna pull them out, and that's what you need to do. But still, yet you still got to be able to hit. But
Mason was talking about last night on the show.
Yeah. But the simple fact is, when the next person come up, the level doesn't drop off. But because we have a strong defense, that means, hey, you better bring it because you might be in the same predicament. So, hey, simple fact is they were able to keep practicing, and that's a plus in my book.
Well, I mean, it's the depth, like Jason just said. It's elite depth. It ain't just depth. Putting a body in there. It's elite depth. And I think Oklahoma has never had that. Oklahoma has never had that elite depth like they have right now. And that's why everyone's so scared, because as bad as they were last year, what other team could have had that dysfunction and had all those receivers hurt, still make a bowl game? We keep talking about how bad Oklahoma was last year, but they still made a bowl game. So that tradition is still going on, making a bowl game since when? Early in the late 90s. So there's no other program that's made a bowl game every single season except Oklahoma. And we're still talking about how bad they are.
Yeah, but guess what, Coach Rick?
Haters gonna hate, baby. Haters gonna hate.
They were talking about like that when Alabama was having all that competitive depth, having all them people lined up ready to go. Why can't we have it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
TP. What's the record? What's the record?
11-1.
Okay.
1-1-1.
I'm out on that one. All right.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell All right. I'm gonna tell you and Bishop this.
Journalistic integrity on Jason's part. He got a dip on that.
If Oklahoma goes 11-1, if they go 11-1, I will buy both of you guys steak dinners. Anywhere y'all want to go.
Dude, I'll buy y'all tickets to a game. Shit. Come on.
Anywhere y'all want to go.
Come on.
Oh, how about this? Are you guys coming to South Carolina game? Any one of you guys?
I'll be there.
What date is that?
I know Jason coming.
I'm getting my steak dinner for sure.
Well, when he comes down, Jason, my wife already said, Jason can have the upper stairs room if he wants to. I was like, okay, cool.
Jason, no, he's going.
How long is that good for? Can I come stay for a month or two?
South Carolina's October 18th.
I don't know about that, man.
Okay.
I don't know about that. But for a couple of days for the ball game, yeah. I mean, you got that. But no, when he comes down, there's a little soul place down here called Mary Jane's. It's an old Southern. She's 80 years old and she's still cooking.
Oh, I know she used cast iron skillet.
Tails and stuff.
Ain't nothing in there new. Everything is old. The stove was hardly. Hey, it's barely working, but it works.
Wow.
And
Yes, sir.
I got you.
In that mud.
Okay, what day is that? South Carolina.
Let me see right quick. Let me see. Let me check it out right quick. I think it's week 9.
Okay.
I think that game is, let me see. It is October the 18th.
Gotcha.
October 18th. Well, anyway, if you guys go, if we go 11-1, we're going to meet up somewhere before the bowl game starts and everything. And I will take you and Bishop out to a steak dinner anywhere y'all want to go. So that's the deal. If y'all go 11-1, because y'all stood on business and y'all said 11-1, no matter if me and Jason laughed at y'all because y'all was crazy, y'all get the steak dinner.
I think it's tough to do in this league for sure, but I think I don't know that I would pick anybody to go 11-1 in this league. So
right, and but I'm just telling you with what each university is losing and trying to replace it and have the same continuity, and yet we went through what we went through, but we actually gained continuity. 11-1.
Jason, there's only one Oklahoma. 11-1.
Okay, 11-1. Okay.
I don't have the hat. The hat is back home. I don't have the hat.
I'm gonna say this about myself.
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up.
You crazy for that one. You crazy for that one, Jason.
I forgot he back home now. He got the board with him. I forgot.
I know.
Back to the mothership, baby. Back to the mothership.
Hey, Kyle. Hey,
he got the soundboard.
Kyle said, so Bishop and TP, who's the one lost?
33-30, Alabama.
I'm leaning towards Bama. On the road, homecoming, I'm leaning towards Bama. That's what I'm leaning toward. And if we win that game, it might be 12-0. And I know none of y'all want to hear that.
Man, that's gonna be hard.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, special gumbo.
That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. That 12-0, that's gonna be hard.
Is it because of the stigma of Bama, or are we just picking that game because of what?
I just think that their mystique in their stadium, plus the way we beat them last year, they circled that game for them. So we're gonna have to be on our P's and Q's, and we can't let no slip ups or mistakes come. And we got to establish the run first and foremost.
Okay. Well, I mean that's y'all's opinion, man. I just think that I'm leaning more towards LSU. I'm not weighing towards Alabama.
Come on, Coach. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, Coach.
I know it would hurt your heart because you in the state of Louisiana. It would hurt your heart.
They've been talking trash about us ever since they beat us in the national championship. Ever since they beat us in that foolishness when we had Speed D a couple of years ago, and I'm sick of hearing all that nonsense. I mean, even last year when we had it, I mean, we had them dudes down, but thanks to their guy, that shot worked at the end of it. Worked at halftime. So I'm sick of it. Yeah, I got to hear it from my barber. He's a big time LSU fan. I got to hear his mouth. I can't say nothing. I just want to go in there and kick their ass. Excuse me, kick their ass. Excuse my language. I want to kick their ass.
All right. Let me ask you this then, guys. Since we got 11-1 by Bishop and by TP, let's say we beat Alabama. Let's say we beat LSU, and we do go 11-1, but the loss is to Missouri. Would that be acceptable?
Oh, heck!
See. So that's why I can't say fucking Alabama, because that's why I think it's Alabama. I'm just saying. See, that look TP gave me was like, Coach, what the hell are you talking about? Missouri? I'm just saying. Thank you, Jason. I'm just saying.
I get you. You
said 11-1, and y'all keep saying Alabama. I think it's not Alabama. I think it's LSU. look at Jason.
Can't see it. No.
TP can't even talk right now, man. He's stunned right now that I even said that.
I can't see it. Coach, with all due respect, I can't see it. I mean, I've been hearing people.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, would it be which loss would be better? LSU, Alabama, or Missouri?
Oh, okay.
I'm not accepting home losses. So that's why I'm not worried about LSU, and I'm not worried about.
It's not. I don't
I'm
care.
not accepting losses.
Nope. I don't care who it is. You come to my home, and I'm gonna let you urinate on mine. You crazy than a booger bear. Y'all, you got to catch this work.
I just can't see Alabama though, man. Everybody, look, we can't just put that on Milroe last year. We can't just put that on him. That's the reason why Oklahoma beat them.
Hey, much respect. I hear what you're saying, but there's something to say when you go down to play down there. You're gonna have to beat them and them refs. So no, don't think. When I say we got to be on our P's and Q's, we cannot beat ourselves and expect to win that game. We have to be on top of that. But with that, sometimes them refs come into play. So that's why I say it's one of those toss-up games that it could go either way. But I know this. It just might be what tips us over the top to go 12-0.
As long as the ref throws the flag in the end zone and don't keep it in his pocket like that Oklahoma State game, as long as the ref don't do us that way, we got a chance. I'm leaning towards Bama winning, but we got a chance as long as the refs don't do us that way. And the other part, go ahead, take it. Go ahead and take it.
Okay. I'll say this: LSU, you whatever you gave home skillet to be ready to come in that second half, man, that's a wonder. Hey, you need to start sharing that. I wasn't even fair because we were putting work in the first half, and all of a sudden he came out and they act like he never got hit. So we circling that game. Dwayne, I'm sorry. You come to our house, we defend our house, and if nothing else, based off of what went down this last year, we have no excuses not to defend our house.
Okay.
If nothing else, at your house, you should be undefeated. On the road, you might slip up here or there, and lose by 7 to 3 points, but at your house with what we have, unacceptable. No excuses.
And
Okay.
you know, I know Nick Anderson
before
went up there.
go ahead, Dwayne. Go ahead.
I know Nick Anderson went there. I'm not really concerned about Bauer Sharp. I mean, he just was there 1 year, but Nick Anderson, you know, he's one of ours, I would think. But I understand his reasons for going. But hey, it is what it is. Business is business at the end of the day. We got to take care of our business at home. If we can't defend our home, then what?
Okay, well, this is the reason why I asked. You guys keep saying Alabama, and then Bishop and TP, you guys said because they're playing in the stadium, they're playing in Alabama. So they're playing pretty much and everything at Bryant-Denny Stadium, correct? That's the reason why y'all guys said that Oklahoma would lose, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the element of them being home and knowing what we did this last year, they definitely circled us, and we circled them because they're the standard. So it don't matter.
This is why
I'm trying to be nice and not say 12-0.
Hold on. This is why I say I don't care if we're playing in Bryant-Denny. Okay? Anybody can go in there and play. A venue is just a venue. The crowd is just a crowd. Once you take the crowd out of the ball game, it's just a regular stadium. It don't matter what you do. If South Carolina can go in there and should have beat Alabama, but they did a bonehead play and start passing the ball instead of running the ball. So my thing is, I think it's very disrespectful having Oklahoma as their homecoming game. And I think Oklahoma needs to go down there and bust that ass. It'll be a close game to me.
Yeah,
it'll be a very close game.
Yeah. But what I will say is, yeah, I know I've been in the gumbo. I know I've been hitting it hard.
Yes, Benji.
But I'm just saying it's time out for any type of excuses. If ever built for such a run to go into the actual playoffs, this is the year.
Yeah. Thank you. There you go, 6-4. Alabama lost a home field advantage when you selected us for homecoming. Disrespectful. You and anybody knows this. Anybody knows this. Your homecoming game is what? A cupcake game. Always. Yep. Because you got alumni coming back home. You got all the boosters coming back. That is a game that has to be won. You do not want to lose your homecoming game when all the alumni come back home. Now
they did it for a reason.
A nasty team like Oklahoma.
Yeah, they thought we was going to be the same way we was last year. That's why they did.
Thank you. Yes, they thought we were going to be the same old Oklahoma team. Exactly. So that's why I say not Alabama. I think the reason why, and someone said it in the comments, Nussmeier might not even be available when they play Oklahoma. He might be hurt.
Oh, I want him to play though. I want him to play. I want him to play. Seriously, I want him to play because my man gonna make it right this time.
Yeah.
He eased on him the last time, and when he went out and came back in. This time he's gonna make it right when he get him.
I agree with you, Coach.
I want him to play.
Never pick a cupcake, but Coach, would you pick a top 2 or 3 team in the league, or would you just pick someone that would give you great competition? I feel like it's disrespectful. They're just like, let's say Ohio State has a homecoming game and they schedule Notre Dame. That's something that's unprecedented because that game could be the difference between you going to the CFP.
Right. Exactly.
So that's all I'm saying. It's not like you try to play a cupcake, but most times, most homecoming games are cupcake games. It's just the way it falls. But I just feel like they're being very disrespectful by putting Oklahoma as their homecoming game. That's all. So we're going to see. Well, oh yeah. Now I think, Coach, that TP said the same thing. You want Nussmeier. He wants Nussmeier at full. I want LSU at full throttle. Now I do feel that way. I don't want to hear no excuses that, oh, well, the only reason why y'all won because we didn't have our quarterback and everything.
Yeah.
But isn't that kind of what we did last year?
Yep, exactly.
The reason why we lost is because we didn't have any of our receivers. We didn't have any of our offensive line guys healthy.
And Coach, no one even says when they talk about us last year and talk about us this year, no one even talks about the injuries that we had. They just say we were garbage. We shouldn't, that's what they expected.
You know what, T? You know what I heard it last year was with us? Oh, we're just making excuses. Oh, Oklahoma shouldn't be this because they lost. Well, you're making excuses because come on, man, injuries happen. Oh, but you're making excuses. Come on, nobody's being realistic. But that's okay.
Injuries do happen, but that was an anomaly to have all 6 receivers. I can see a linebacker getting hurt, but have your 3 linebackers and your 4 defensive backs all get hurt. So you're replacing 7 on the defense. But I don't want them. I don't want to hear excuses. That's my thing. Is it made us better though, because now we put guys in that maybe wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to play. Now they got in and they're playing, and they got that play time. Play time and practice are 2 different things. 2 different things. I need game time reps. I don't need practice reps. I need game time reps. Game time reps is what makes you better. Practice gets you prepared. So,
Coach, you going like this? Are you doing this? Were you at the game the other night? Are you doing this?
What?
Were you at the NFL game the other night? Are you doing this?
Oh, no.
Based off that last statement.
No.
You're not following.
Yeah, I follow. I got you.
You follow? Okay, you follow. Coach must not have saw the highlights.
It's over my head. No,
the
man,
NFL, Cleveland at Carolina the other night. What you just said about practice and getting the reps in and all of that made me think about Sanders playing and basically playing almost the whole game against Carolina the other night.
Well, look,
NFL.
They're doing that young man a just. I don't want to get on that because I think it's very unfair. You have an opportunity to win ball games, and you choose not to put the best quarterback in there because of what? Because of what?
Comes from higher up. That comes from higher up.
That's exactly what it is.
That comes from higher up. That comes from not the coaching staff, not the general manager staff, not even the ownership. That's coming from higher up. I guarantee you that's coming from New York. I guarantee it.
Yep, Coach.
We'll make it right for you later. I guarantee you that's where it's coming from.
Yeah. Well, Jason said it earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. If Oklahoma just plays competitive football, don't do stupid things, John Mateer is going to have a few interceptions because he's that riverboat gambler. He's going to try to put that ball in places and try to test it, which is fine. I want you to do that, but we don't need 14 to 13 fumbles. We don't need that. We don't need 13, 14 interceptions. We just need for you to be very. But I love when he says, "I have to be very accurate with my throws. I have to be very precise because one wrong throw and that ball is going back the other way on this defense." So, but no, man, I love this, man. I love the debate. I love all of this and everything, man, because yeah, he's already I'm hearing that, Kyle, the same thing. He's dealing with tendonitis already. I'm hearing that, but that they're getting the excuses already ready. They're getting some of the excuses already ready.
No, they didn't give us excuses. They didn't. We had to listen. They had to listen to our excuses last year. So nope, they get none of that. Nope, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because they should let me know about last year. Oh, you're making excuses. You couldn't. Come on, man.
Now, if you have more Joe, now, Coach, you said it. Competitive depth is crucial. It apparently Oklahoma has a little bit more Joes than some of the teams they're going to be playing on the defensive line. Do you guys think that will come into play?
Absolutely. Unequivocally, yes. There's something to be said that by the third quarter, you could put a fresh body out and have the same output, and it makes a team think like, you got, dang, when will I catch a break?
Hold on, Benji. I guarantee you that has nothing to do with Arch. That is everybody that's around him. He is a marketing structure. His name holds a lot of weight. that last name, Manning, holds a lot of weight. So all these things he's getting, the cover of EA Sports and the star of Dr. Pepper, Bill, and all, that's because of his last name.
That's exactly right.
Now, how much you want to bet before the end of the season? I'm going to say it here and say it now. How much you want to bet sometime before the season is over, Arch Manning is going to have a commercial with his two uncles? How much you want to bet? He's going to have a commercial with his two uncles, or one of them. And I guarantee you, some way, somehow, it's going to happen, because they need for that young man to sell tickets.
Yeah. That's why I went to Texas.
It's all about money. It's all about money. That name holds weight. Now, think about this. Let's just say this. What if Deion Sanders' son would have went to Texas to be that quarterback?
Same thing.
Name wouldn't hold that much weight. So, anyway, we ain't getting on that. Now I'm jumping off that bandwagon real quick, because it'll turn left and it'll go sour real quick. But anyway, we've been going on for 2 hours, and it don't even seem like it. It's like we've been going on for like an hour and some change, but 2 hours.
Good company, good conversation, Coach. That's all it is.
No, man, it's great conversation, man. I'm loving this, man, because we're finally getting down to 20 days before the season starts, and now we're really starting to pinpoint what makes sense, what's going to happen, what might happen. And like Boomer Halen said, he got all his receipts.
That's my family. Represent, Boomer.
Yeah. So, but anyway, anything in closing, guys, before we get up out of here, man? I'm gonna get up out of here, man, and go watch the movie with the wife and try to enjoy the rest of my night. But I wanted to ask you guys one final question. What is the score? What would the prediction be for the first game against Illinois State? What do you guys have as being the score for that first game? Put it in the comments as well if you guys want to. Anyone of y'all can go first. Prediction on the score.
Well, offensively, we'll be north of 50. I don't think too far north. I don't see them going crazy on them.
Okay.
67-6.
I'll say 45-10.
Oh. So you got them getting 10 points.
I mean, after we score all them points, when you think you're gonna call off the dogs? I mean, as far as putting the second and third stringers in.
You got that, Coach.
But I'm just saying, if the guys that we got on the bench are wanting to get play time, and they're coming in, and we keep saying competitive depth, and they're hair of a fracture off from starting,
Yeah,
You think that they're going to give up 10? You mean to tell me that they're going to be the ones that give up 10 points? I don't think so.
might be right. You might be right. You know, because I was like, I was just thinking about that old Jimmy Johnson video where the guy asked him something about when he ran up the score against somebody, and he said, "Well, something about." Well, I mean, you're supposed to. They have to beat me or something. He said, but it was basically saying that, you know, it's up to the other team to beat me. That's all. You might be. I can go ahead and say 50. I could 50 to 0. I'll go there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's going to be close. I just think, man, that we're going to get out there, and I think it's going to be like 65-3. I'll give them a field goal.
Facts.
You know,
They might even get that.
Hey, do me a favor, chat. Run up the likes for me before we leave this one. We appreciate it.
This is a good one right here, man. Like I said, I think that you guys, man, having you guys on, man, keeps me on my toes, and it keeps me thinking all the time. But I'm kind of still pissed off about how some SEC medias look at us as being the same old team as last year. They don't see the growth. They don't see the potential of what we can be and what we added. Now, if we didn't add anything, then yes, I can see that getting the same results. But when you've added so much and you still give me the same lackluster response and record, I just can't see that.
Let them keep thinking.
Like I just gonna say, we'll be there, Huckleberry.
You know, so so we got a Penn State person in here. Oh my goodness. He's a long way from home.
I'm trying to tell you.
Welcome to the gumbo cookout.
Hey, for real. That lets me know, man, that we doing something real good when a Penn State person come up in here talking crazy. I love that. That just means that we made it. We made it, Ma.
Is he really trying to do that? I mean, coach, is he just trolling?
I don't know, man. It's on
I
Jason's channel.
don't care. He can come get this work too.
He don't want it because I'm just gonna say, well, is James Franklin gonna win anything other than the Big Ten? I mean, can he get past that? I mean, what are we doing?
Okay, let me give out some of these scores. Hold on. Jake says 56-10. Damn, Maddie, damn. Okay. 72-3. 52-6. There's my A. Yeah, that's about right. 65-3.
65-3.
Ooh, really? Penn State Sports Talk. 35-7. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Say that again, TP.
Say what, TP?
I'm back. Say it again.
Penn State Sports Talk said 35-7.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, Penn State out.
No.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
No.
There's some stuff you just gotta leave it where it is.
No.
You know.
But you know what I love? You know what I love, man, that I finally caught on to just now. How many of us go into any other team's podcast and troll? I know I don't.
I don't. I'm not even interested in anybody's team talk. I support Coach Smook. I do. I pop in his channel from time to time, but I'm not in the chat talking slick about anybody. I just say I hit the like button for you 2 times and keep it pushing and listen to what he say a little bit, and then I bounce up out of there because Hall of Fame about to start. That's just the reality of it. And I catch some of the other Alabama talk guys for a few minutes, but I'm not in there, talking greasy about Bama. I don't. For what? That's silly. That's silly folks that do stuff like that.
Well, I know I bounced out from Auburn, Michigan, Notre Dame, and I'm just nothing but respectful there. But like I said, I keep all receipts. If you're going to talk greasy about us, I just keep receipts. I don't need to say nothing. Documentation beat conversation when you play on the field.
What is this? Cubby 5880. He says 48-10. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Why?
Well, look, that's what Oklahoma brings. Oklahoma brings the best out of people, even the best out of some of the people that's on other podcasts. I don't go into Texas podcasts. There are some Clemson. I got family members that are on Clemson's sites, podcast. I jump on there from time to time, but never disrespect. And when I jump on there, they know who my team is, but I never come in and talk about Oklahoma is going to do this. I don't do that because there's no need. That podcast is to represent and give information about Clemson. It isn't a shot for me to take a shot about my team, and I don't need to make my team relevant in someone else's podcast. I don't need to do that. So it amazes me how Texas fans and Penn State fans and Nebraska fans and everybody, hey, it just means that I got an extra person watching my show.
That's it.
Coach Ricks. It's real simple, Coach Ricks. They know it's only one Oklahoma, so they want to come and catch some of this vibe. That's all. Real simple. They know it's only one Oklahoma.
Some of this gumbo.
That's all they're
trying to get some of these vittles, and grits.
They're just trying to be relevant. That's all, because they're not getting that much talk. They're just trying to get relevancy.
Jake said, I went to one Shorthorns podcast and got bored, never been back. That explains why they are all being Hall of Fame podcast. Hey, that could be true. That could be. I mean, what can you talk about?
Nothing.
I mean, so anyway, great episode, guys. Great episode, man.
Appreciate you, Dan.
I always love when you guys jump on, man, because y'all bring the heart and soul. You bring a different environment, a different energy to the show that I appreciate. Like I said, you keep me guys on my toes and you keep me one-dimensional. So I appreciate that. Love you guys, man. Like I said, anything in closing that you guys want to say before we get off here?
Let me go first real quick. Coach, what I'm going to say is you sent me the link for StreamYard, and I think that included everybody that was on the channel. I'm going to respond to that link and put my phone number in it. And so everybody in the chat, everybody that's on will have my phone number.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because I'd be wanting to text you guys, but I'd be like, dang, I don't have their phone number. Because if me, Bishop, Jason, Big Mike, Miss Dent, we be going at it. And I'm like, dang, man, we need to add TP and Dwayne to the chats and everything, man, so they can start getting the information. Yeah, man, because
the phone chat,
man, we just guys, man, that love sports, man, that love OU, man, love talking yip yap, and we just keep it moving.
Yeah, I got to see how to do that. I just send my phone number on the email because I haven't gotten there yet. So I just send it to the email or whatever, and that'll be fun.
Hey, send me y'all's email. I'll add you guys to the chat that we all are on. Like I said, man, we be sending video, we be sending stuff, man, about what's going on. So you guys will stay up and what's going on with us and everything, man. So you won't feel left out.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, man, I might be gone Thursday. I have about 10 games that I have to officiate this week.
Okay.
So I might be. Yes, sir.
All right. Let me put one thing out there.
Okay.
Hey, anybody in the chat, hey, we appreciate you definitely rocking with us. Much love to you. And if you want to ever be up here, don't hesitate. Hey, all we want to do is just make the best gumbo, and you guys are the special ingredient. So we value you. So don't hesitate. Send your email and we'll rock with you just as we rock with everybody else. And I want to send a shout out to Hall of Fame Jason for being an awesome guest. And the best is yet to come because there's 20 days left. Boomer.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. Dwayne will tell you, TP will tell you, man. Send an email if you guys ever want to jump on the show, rock with us and everything, man. Hey, always, TP and Dwayne, they're a part of the show now. So you might not be part of the show, but you will definitely get on. You will definitely get on here, man, to spit your facts. Other than that, Dwayne, anything?
No, man, I'm just ready for football. Talking is over. We need to get to it.
Hey, man, I feel you guys on that.
Dwayne, Coach got to get this content out. Coach and Bishop got to get this content out.
All things considered, I'm ready for it. We had a little football last night, but I'm ready for some football.
Hey,
no doubt.
All I know, man, is that when it's time for football, y'all gonna see a whole different person than me. I love football, man, more than anybody on here, man. I can't say that. I love football, period. So I love coaching it. I love talking about it. I love refereeing it. I just love the game because it's very entertaining, and it gives me and it fills that void that I have in my life and everything, man. So I love it. So until Thursday, in case if I be on, I'll let you guys know. But most likely I will be on. Might be a little early or a little later. But I don't want to interfere with Jason's show and everything, man. Him and Chris and everything, man. So if I can get on early, I might do it Friday, if anything. But I'll let you guys know.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Excuse me. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy yourself, man. Stay safe. If anything else, man, don't let nobody talk bad about Oklahoma. If they do, punch them in the mouth. Punch them in the mouth. Violence. Hey, man, look, I'm telling y'all, man, stomp their ass in the ground. I'm ready for football. Let's keep it moving. Until then, you guys have a wonderful night. Wonderful night.
One love, bros.
Jason, thank you for jumping on, man. You guys have a good one. Until then, Boomer Sooner. Coach Rick's out.
All right.
Making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just getting money. Mommy making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just getting money. Mommy making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just